Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've had this one for a bit. I didn't want to rush and make a video, but I also don't really need 20 minutes to cover it. So here's a quick take that took a while to get to. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this great discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Alright, enough talk. Let's get right into it. So this projector has found a nice corner in my living room, and I've been testing it long enough to form a real impression. In a blackout or dim room, the image is excellent, and that's honestly what I care about most with something like this. It helps that I can still get a decent picture even when the room has a little light on. But I will be honest, full daylight, or when the curtains are open and you're hoping for a bright home theater experience, you're going to be disappointed. It's not that kind of projector, and that mirrors what a lot of budget models feel like in real life. Setting it up is a bit of a mixed bag. When you power it up, you do have to select an input, and while that initial moment feels a touch clunky because the image looks larger than the screen before you lock in the source. Once you pick an input, the picture snaps into place. I used both HDMI ports, one for a Fire Stick and the other for a Blu-ray player, and the projector adjusted to fit my 10-foot screen nicely. If you're throwing from a good distance, say around 16 feet, you'll probably want to scale down the image a bit. I ended up at about 78% to fill the screen properly. It's a reminder that throw distance and screen size aren't just numbers on a spec sheet. You actually have to tune it in. Audio is where this one shines a bit more gracefully than I expected. I've been streaming sound via Bluetooth to an Azinken Bluetooth audio adapter hooked into an old stereo, and the setup has been rock solid. It's a little thing, but it makes watching movies and TV feel substantially more immersive when the sound isn't fighting the tiny built-in speaker. The internal cooling fan is fairly quiet, too, which is a nice contrast to some other projectors I've tried that sounded like a leaf blower every time a scene got loud. There are a couple of design quirks worth noting. The lens dust cover cap isn't ideal for long throws because the lens retracts enough that you can't attach it at 15 feet. The cap would be better designed to snap over the fixed bezel instead of trying to reach the lens itself. The Fire Stick remote's volume and playback buttons don't control the projector's sound, so you'll be grabbing the projector's own remote if you want to adjust audio on the fly, and on the setup prompts, it tells iOS users to swipe up to mirror, but on iPhone you swipe down from the top right to open Control Center. Small mismatch, but it can confuse you for a moment. One personal use case really hit home for me. I mounted this near the foot of my handicapped child's bed, so the image could project onto the ceiling. He can't verbalize what he's thinking, but the ceiling show is something he responds to with his eyes lighting up. It's not just about the tech, it's about the moment you can create with it, and this projector helps with that in a way I didn't fully anticipate. For daytime outdoor parties, or if you're chasing blockbuster brightness, you'll probably want something stronger, and the price for this unit isn't outrageous if you catch a sale. I paid around $200, with the understanding that list prices can be higher. If you go in with that expectation and you're aiming for a flexible, easy setup for dark rooms and ceiling projections, this projector has enough positives to be worth it. Alright, that's going to be it for today. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you in the next video.